The Maldives. Where the sea is 50 shades of blue, your villa floats above the water and time slows down to the rhythm of the tide. Whether you're dreaming of a honeymoon, a solo soul soak, or just a slice of barefoot luxury, this Indian Ocean paradise delivers. But behind the postcard perfect photos are real travel details you'll want to know before you go. Let's check in with everything you'll need to chill out in the Maldives. Smart, serene, and sun-drenched. Do you need a visa to visit the Maldives? Good news. The Maldives doesn't make you jump through hoops to reach paradise. Most travellers, including those from the US, UK, EU, Australia, Canada, South Africa, and dozens more, don't need to arrange a visa before arrival. Instead, the Maldives offers visa-free entry on arrival for up to 30 days, completely free of charge, as long as you meet a few basic requirements. What you will need to enter? A passport valid for at least 1 month from your date of entry. A confirmed hotel or resort reservation. This is crucial. No booking, no entry. A return or onward flight ticket. Proof of sufficient funds for your stay. They don't ask often, but it's a legal requirement. Traveller declaration form submitted online within 96 hours before your flight via the Immigration Services portal for the Republic of Maldives or IMUGA. Agent tip: print or screenshot your hotel confirmation and IMUGA QR code. Immigration officers in Malay can move fast. Be ready to show your documents with a smile and keep the line flowing. Can you stay longer than 30 days? Yes. The visa can be extended up to 90 days total, but you must apply before your 30 days are up at the Maldives Immigration Office in Malé. Extensions are granted case by case and usually require proof of funds or income, valid reason for staying, longer holiday, remote work, etc. Digital nomad or planning a workcation. There's no formal digital nomad visa yet, but long-stay travellers often split their time across different island resorts or guest houses with a 90-day extension. Arrival in the Maldives. What to expect at the airport. Seaplanes, barefoot check-ins, and the softest jet lag landing of your life. You've just landed in Malé at Velana International Airport, or MLE, the Maldives' main international gateway. Time zone check. The Maldives is on Maldives Standard Time, UTC +5. That's 3 hours ahead of South Africa, 4 hours ahead of London BST, 9 to 10 hours ahead of New York, depending on daylight savings. Agent tip: set your phone to local time as soon as the plane door closes. The Maldives runs on island time, literally. Some resorts even shift their own clocks an hour forward to give guests more daylight. So always double check your resort's local time, immigration and airport process. You'll walk off the plane straight into an open air terminal. Simple, tropical, and surprisingly fast. After clearing immigration, visa on arrival, remember. You'll pick up your bags, usually very quick. It's a small airport. Walk through a low-hassle customs area. Emerge into the arrivals hall, where your adventure really begins. Before you leave the airport. SIM card. There are multiple kiosks offering tourist SIMs from Daragu and Ooredoo, with fast 4G data packages and island-wide coverage. Great for maps, WhatsApp, or making your friends jealous in real time. Currency exchange. Maldivian rupiah, MVR, is the local currency, but USD is widely accepted on most resort islands. ATMs and currency counters are available, but you won't need much cash unless you're staying on a local island. Transfer counter chaos? Don't panic. Here's where it can feel overwhelming. Dozens of resort reps with signs, seaplane transfers, speedboat counters, and guest house pickups all competing for attention. But don't worry, it's organised chaos. If you booked your transfer through your resort, which you should, just look for your resort's name on a placard. Someone will greet you, grab your bags, and whisk you off to the right terminal. Island transfer options. Your resort will dictate your next move, because you can't just Uber to your overwater villa. Speedboat transfers. For resorts near Malé, less than 1.5 hours away, you'll head straight to a private dock and hop onto a luxury speedboat. Think leather seats, bottled water, and turquoise waves. Seaplane transfers? If your resort is further away, like in the Bar, Laviani, or Garfu atolls, you'll be taken to the Trans-Maldivian Airways terminal. From there, it's onto a tiny propeller seaplane with panoramic views of coral reefs, sandbanks, and atolls that look like postcards from space. Please keep in mind that in the Maldives, if you haven't booked a private transfer, you'll likely experience waiting times for transfers, as they are often shared with other guests arriving on the same or similar flights. Many resorts in the Maldives offer shared transfers, speedboat or seaplane, to minimise costs and logistical challenges. Pro tip: Pack your swimsuit, sunscreen, and a change of clothes in your carry-on. Sometimes checked luggage arrives on a later seaplane, especially in poor weather. Your arrival is part of the magic, not just the logistics. That first glimpse of the Maldivian blues from above, or the first time your boat slows into the private lagoon of your resort, will feel unreal. The air changes. Your shoulders drop. The real world dissolves, so don't rush it. You're not just arriving at an island, you're arriving at a whole new state of being. What is the Maldives really like? It's not just paradise. It's 1,192 tiny paradises. And no two are quite the same. Close your eyes. Picture a white sand beach, crystal clear water, and a private villa with a hammock gently swaying in the breeze. Now open them, because the Maldives is even better than the fantasy. But here's what most travel videos don't tell you. The Maldives isn't just one place. It's a nation of atolls. Ring-shaped coral islands grouped in 26 natural atolls, stretching over 800 kilometres across the Indian Ocean. Each island is tiny. Most are so small, you can walk around them in under 10 minutes. But they're big in personality. Some are ultra-luxurious resort islands. Others are sleepy fishing villages. A few are bustling with scooters, mosques, and marketplaces. There are two kinds of islands in the Maldives. 1. Resort islands. The Maldives is famous for its one island, one resort concept. Each private island is home to a single resort, which means no outside crowds, no cars, no vendors, just serenity, seclusion and staff who know your name from day one. These resorts range from eco-boutiques to 5-star indulgence with underwater restaurants and private butlers. 2nd, local islands. In the last few years, the Maldivian government opened tourism to local islands, places where everyday Maldivians live. Stay on one of these, like Marfushi, Thulustu, or Digura, and you'll experience affordable guest houses and homestays, real Maldivian culture. Local cuisine, spicy fish curry, coconut sambal, sweet roshi flatbread. Traditional fishing and craftsmanship. But there are trade-offs. No alcohol, modest swimwear required, and fewer luxury amenities. Still, for adventurous souls, it's the Maldives with soul. Culture, language, and people. The Maldivians speak Divahi, a unique language with Arabic, Sanskrit, and Sinhalese roots. But English is widely spoken, especially at resorts. The dominant religion is Islam, and Maldivians take it seriously. That means no alcohol or pork on local islands, modest dress when visiting mosques or towns, daily prayer calls from loudspeakers on local islands, not resorts. Despite these customs, the people are incredibly warm, polite, and open-hearted. Whether you're speaking to a dive instructor or a spice shop owner, there's a quiet hospitality that runs deep. Is the Maldives safe? In a word, yes. The Maldives is one of the safest countries in Asia for tourists. Crime is low, especially on resort islands, and hospitality is taken seriously. There's no political unrest, no scammers on beaches, no traffic, no drama. Just pack a reef-safe sunscreen and a sense of wonder, and you're good. The Maldives isn't just about luxury. It's about letting go of noise, of rush, of everything that doesn't serve your peace. Maldives weather. When to go, when to avoid. In the Maldives, the weather doesn't just change your plans, it sets the entire vibe. Let's get one thing clear. The Maldives is tropical. That means two things. It's warm all year round. Average temps sit between 28 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius. That's 82 to 89 degrees Fahrenheit. It has two main seasons, and you need to choose your travel dates wisely. Dry season. Northeast monsoon. November to April. This is prime Maldives time. And yes, that's when prices soar and resorts fill up fast. Expect clear skies, calm seas, and soft breezes. Best for snorkeling, diving, honeymoons, and sunset dinners on the beach. December and January are the busiest and most expensive, especially over Christmas and New Year. March and April are hotter, but also great for underwater visibility. If you're coming for that classic Maldives postcard perfection, this is your window. Wet season, southwest monsoon. May to October, also known as the green season. This is when things get moist. Expect short tropical downpours, higher humidity, and occasional storms. But don't panic, it doesn't rain all day. Think clear mornings, rainy afternoons, and glowing sunsets after the clouds pass. July and August tend to see more persistent rain. Waves and currents are stronger. Great for surfers, not ideal for toddlers with floaties. But here's the upside: fewer crowds, lower rates. Resorts offer generous discounts and upgrades, lush island greenery and romantic rainy day spa moments. The insider sweet spot: late April to early June and September to early November. These shoulder months give you the best of both worlds: mild weather, better rates, fewer tourists, and decent conditions for diving and boat trips. Travel agent tips: book early if travelling during December-February, 6 to 9 months ahead for the best deals. Travel insurance is a must during the wet season, especially if you're taking seaplanes or planning day excursions. Always check your resort's weather policy. Some offer refunds or free rescheduling if boat transfers are delayed due to storms. You don't plan a trip to the Maldives by asking, "What can I afford?" You plan it by asking, "What kind of experience do I want?" The weather decides more than your outfit. It shapes the rhythm of your entire trip. What to actually do in the Maldives? Yes, beyond laying in a hammock. You didn't fly across the world just to sip coconut water by the pool. Even though, let's be honest, that sounds amazing. But here's the thing about the Maldives. It's more than just relaxation. It's reconnection. With nature, with your partner, with a world that runs on slow tides, not fast Wi-Fi. So let's break it down. Here's what's waiting beyond your overwater bungalow. Ocean adventures, because the water is the main event. If you're in the Maldives and not getting in the water, you're missing half the story. Snorkeling. Most resorts have vibrant house reefs just offshore. You'll see reef sharks, eagle rays, parrotfish, and sometimes even turtles, all from your villa's back steps. No tour required, just a mask, fins, and curiosity. Scuba diving. World-renowned dive sites like Banana Reef, Ma'aya Thila, and Fishhead offer otherworldly underwater terrain. Not certified? Most resorts offer PADE open water courses in 3 to 4 days. Certified already? Go for drift dives, night dives, or whale shark expeditions. Dolphin cruises and sunset sails, a must-do. Traditional donny boats take you out just before golden hour. Dolphins often swim alongside the boat, putting on a natural show you won't believe. Many tours include champagne and canapes. Because Maldives. Whale shark and manta ray. Spotting? Head to Hanifaru Bay or South Ari Atoll. Best times: May to November for mantas, year-round for whale sharks. Swimming with these gentle giants? A memory that doesn't fade. Island hopping. Life beyond the resorts. Want a more authentic taste of the Maldives? Visit a local island. Try Mafushi, Digura, or Thodu, where guest houses and local cafes replace luxury lounges. Walk barefoot through villages, chat with locals, and taste real Maldivian curry and coconut sambal. Dress modestly when visiting local islands. Shoulders and knees covered out of respect. And here's a secret. Some of the best beaches are on local islands. Powder soft, untouched and empty. Land-based luxury when you need a break from the water. Spa time, ocean view massage rooms, Ayurveda treatments with coconut oil and hot stones, sound baths, couples rituals, even underwater spas. Yes, seriously. Sunset yoga and meditation. Imagine doing downward dog as the sun dips into the sea. Most resorts offer daily classes, often included in your stay. Cooking classes. Learn to make mas huni, smoked tuna and coconut salad, or garudia, fragrant fish soup. Bonus, you'll never look at canned tuna the same way again. Cultural shows. Don't miss a Bodu Beru performance, traditional Maldivian drumming, dancing and story chants. Raw, rhythmic and surprisingly emotional under the stars. Included resort activities. You're not just paying for a bed. Most luxury and mid-range resorts offer a buffet of free things to do. Kayaking, often with clear bottom kayaks for reef views. Stand-up paddleboarding across glassy lagoons, windsurfing and sailing for the more adventurous, movie nights under the stars, beach barbecues and marine biology talks. Even fishing trips and stargazing tours are common. This is one of the best dark sky locations on Earth. You don't need to fill every moment, but if you're wondering whether the Maldives has enough to do, the answer is yes. It just depends on what you're here to find. Your perfect 7-day itinerary in the Maldives. Because aimlessly drifting in paradise sounds great, until you realise you've done the same thing 3 days in a row. The Maldives is the kind of place where time melts. But without a little planning, your dream trip can turn into a sunburn, a missed manta ray, and way too many buffet carbs. So here's an example of a 7-day itinerary that blends luxury, adventure, and local colour. Whether you're honeymooning, solo soul searching, or just need a reset. Day 1, arrival plus instant chill. Touchdown at Velana International Airport, MLE. If your resort is far-flung, hop a seaplane and don't forget to take that window seat. A resort staff member likely greets you with a cold towel and a refreshing welcome drink. This day is zero agenda. Unpack. Float in your private pool. Order room service in a robe. And when the sun sets, do nothing. Watch it. Let it introduce you to island time. Day 2. Snorkeling plus spa plus sunset sail. Morning. Start your day with House Reef snorkeling. Most resorts have coral gardens teeming with life just steps from your villa. Look out for blacktip reef sharks, clownfish and giant clams the size of your torso. Afternoon, hit the spa. Book a 90-minute couples massage or go solo with a warm coconut oil wrap. Evening. Embark on a sunset Donny cruise. The champagne flows, the sky turns fire orange, dolphins might show up. And if they don't, the view still wins. Day 3. Local island plus cultural connection. Visit a nearby inhabited island like Maafushi or Himafushi. This is your window into real life? No infinity pools, just fishermen, school kids, and friendly shop owners. Tour a mosque, try Maldivian curry, and pick up handmade crafts. Respect local customs. Wear loose clothing that covers shoulders and knees. Evening. Back at the resort, you'll appreciate your luxe cocoon even more. Contrast makes the comfort richer. Day 4. Dive or dolphin day. Morning. If you're a diver, head to Myathila, Fish Head, or the famous HP Reef. Drift through coral cathedrals, swim with sea turtles, and feel tiny next to a passing manta. Not diving? Book a dolphin safari. Early morning is best for sightings. Afternoon? Light lunch, nap in the shade, maybe try stand-up paddleboarding. Evening. Bodu Beru night. Let the drums take you, or at least make your toes move. Day 5. Full relaxation day. You've earned it. No alarms, no excursions, no shoes. Suggestion: in-villa breakfast. Yes, even in the pool. Float, read, swim, repeat. Optional: try a cooking class with a local chef and spice up your kitchen skills back home. Evening. Book a private beach dinner. Tiki torches, lobster tails, and your toes in the sand. Day 6. Adventure encore. This is your buffer day. Use it to catch anything you missed or want to repeat. Didn't snorkel enough? Go again. Missed the manta season? Visit the Marine Biology Centre at your resort. Want a high? Try parasailing over the atolls for that perfect drone shot moment, minus the drone. Evening. Do something spontaneous. Karaoke night, barefoot beach party, or stargazing from a lounger. Day 7. Slow goodbye. Pack slowly. Have one last espresso with your feet in the sand. Say goodbye to your butler. Yes, many resorts have them. And take in the view one last time. That boat or seaplane ride back. It's not just a transfer. It's the final scene in your tropical movie. Where should you stay in the Maldives? North versus South atolls. Budget versus blowout. Let's break it down. Choosing a resort in the Maldives is a bit like choosing a ring. It's all about the right fit, the right sparkle, and whether or not you're going to stare at it every day with zero regrets. Here's the thing. Not all islands are created equal. The Maldives has over 1,000 coral islands spread across 26 atolls. And where you stay will shape your entire experience. So let's make sure you land somewhere that matches your mood. North Malay Atoll. Easy access, lively vibes. If this is your first time in the Maldives, or you're working with tighter time or budget constraints, this is your safest bet. Just a 15 to 45 minute speedboat ride from the airport. Home to some of the most popular resorts, including budget-friendly ones and 5-star legends like Barros and Kurumba. Lots of diving and snorkeling options. Great if you want to mix resort luxury with local culture via day trips to nearby inhabited islands. Pros: shorter transfers, more choice, easier logistics. Cons: busier waters, less castaway isolation. South Malay Atoll: peaceful, romantic, still convenient, still close to the airport, but a bit quieter and more honeymoon friendly. Resorts here are slightly more upscale, often adult focused, and known for their dreamy sunsets. Speedboat or short domestic flight. Resorts like Ozen Life Mathu or Anantara Digu offer stylish seclusion. Fewer day trippers, more spa time. Pros: quieter vibe, romantic hideaways. Cons: slightly pricier, fewer local tours. Outer atolls, Ari, Ba, Ra, Laviani, Garfu, etc. Bucket list luxury. Want the Maldives you've seen in the movies? The overwater villas with glass floors, infinity pools facing the horizon, and marine reserves full of manta rays. This is it. Requires a seaplane or domestic flight, but it's worth it. Bar Atoll is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, Manta Heaven. Ari Atoll is famous for world-class diving and whale sharks. Garfu Atoll, in the south, offers wild, untouched reefs and ultra-privacy. Pros: jaw-dropping scenery, top-tier luxury, incredible marine life. Cons: more expensive, more travel time, limited island hopping. Budget versus blowout: can you do Maldives without selling a kidney? Yes, if you plan wisely. Budget tips: stay in guest houses on local islands like Maafushi or Dafushi. Mix a few nights in a luxury resort with budget stays. Look for all-inclusive packages that include transfers, meals, and excursions. Travel during the shoulder season, April or May or September or October. Luxury blowout: book an overwater villa with a private pool. Charter a seaplane. Go for ultra all-inclusive and don't lift a finger. Resorts like Soneva Fushi, Gili Lankan Fushi, or the St. Regis Maldives redefine indulgence. Final thoughts on where to stay. Want easy and social? Stay in North Malay. Want romance and rest? Try South Malay. Want wow and wildlife? Go to the outer atolls. Want flexibility? Start close and splurge for a night or two farther out. No matter what you choose, the ocean is still that same unforgettable shade of blue. Final travel tips and reflections. The Maldives isn't just a destination, it's a different pace of life. And once you find that rhythm, it's hard to leave. Before you start packing your swimsuits and Instagram captions, let's end with a few smart travel tips. And one final thought to take with you across the sea. Smart travel tips for the Maldives. Number 1, pack light, but pack right. You won't need high heels or formal wear here. Think barefoot luxury. Pack reef-safe sunscreen, a rash guard for water activities, and a dry bag for boat excursions. Bring snorkeling gear if you're picky, though most resorts provide it. Number 2, book transfers in advance. Your resort likely handles this, but double confirm whether you're flying by seaplane, speedboat, or domestic hop. Some seaplanes don't operate after sunset, so late arrivals may need to overnight near Malay. Always check. Number 3, get travel insurance, especially during wet season, May to October, when delays and cancellations can happen. Include coverage for medical evacuations. You're on a remote island after all. Number 4, respect local culture. Off-resort. While resorts are relaxed, if you visit local islands, dress modestly. No bikinis in public areas. No alcohol outside of licensed properties. Fridays are a holy day. Expect limited services. Number 5, go all-inclusive, strategically. Many resorts offer half-board, full-board, and all-inclusive tiers. The Maldives is remote. A la carte meals plus drinks add up fast. If your budget allows, go for the all-inclusive option and thank yourself later. Number 6, stay hydrated, even if you're surrounded by water. Island sun plus ocean breeze equals sneaky dehydration. Most resorts provide free water, but bring a reusable bottle to cut down on plastic and keep hydrated on excursions. Reflections from a travel agent's point of view. You don't just go to the Maldives, you let it happen to you. It's the kind of place that strips life down to its essentials: light, water, stillness, and space to breathe. Whether you're snorkeling with manta rays, watching the sky melt into the sea from your villa deck, or simply walking barefoot under a full moon. This isn't a holiday you'll rush through. It's one you'll feel long after your tan fades. And while booking online is tempting, remember this: why booking with a local travel agent still matters. When you're dropping serious coin on a once-in-a-lifetime trip, get an expert in your corner. Travel agents can help you compare resorts that look identical online, but feel very different in person. Advise on weather patterns, transfer logistics, and room categories you didn't know existed. Unlock VIP perks, room upgrades, spa credits, honeymoon gifts. Handle the stress when flights get delayed or baggage disappears. And most importantly, give you peace of mind from the planning phase to your final coconut cocktail. The Maldives is luxury. Your booking experience should feel the same. So, as your toes sink into soft white sand and the turquoise water calls your name, just remember, you didn't just pick a beach destination. You picked a feeling. You picked the Maldives. This has been Check In, Chill Out, your travel agent's guide to doing paradise properly. Hit subscribe if you want more dream destinations broken down beautifully. And tell us in the comments, where should we check in next?